let's start with the mayor, with you, talking about this list of things that they are going to fix. Did you think that it was actually fixable?
You see, you touched on it earlier on with your introduction, and this is what frustrates me as a taxpayer, right, is the fact that why do we need those big events to come into our city in order for you? I mean, how many times have Cape Town, even now it happened where Cape Town put up their hand and said, listen, if Joburg has problems, we are more than capable of hosting G20, right?
Yeah.
So that for me is sad, because like, what are we then doing? Why are we then living in the city, you know? And like Panyasa said, he was quoted as saying that the president was driving by himself. The president got lost, quote unquote, you know, and then he
and he was shocked and surprised by that.
Shocked and surprised. You know, what happens in Joburg City is widely reported on this channel, in newspapers and stuff. So, and you mentioned earlier on that which is so, like, I agree totally, is they sit at the back, with respect to the president and our government ministers, but they sit at the back and they just like, okay, next meeting on the iPad or whatever, trying to get to the next point. And that for me is like the most, like the contradiction, is the fact that we are putting up a show. We are putting up a show for Joburg instead of delivering a service, something that we are entitled to.
Look, I think, Kani, and come in here, the traffic light situation is so bad that, I mean, peak hour traffic now in Johannesburg is 2 to 3 hours, and that's not the amount of time that like peak hour lasts. That's the amount of time that you sit in traffic. I don't even know what peak hour is now. It's probably 5 hours now. But the traffic light situation, the fact that we have been sitting on social media, we've been like talking about this for months, and all of a sudden your mayor says, now we can fix it.
I think that, first of all, just to speak to Rob and Gavin's points, it's an utopia of sorts that politicians are living in.